harsh yellow lights because that light source in my ceiling is yellow lights. It doesn't look very good, but it is what it is. Yeah, now the lighting on the YouTube is actually the better light. Lighting's much better. Um, I'll get my angles together eventually. Google me or Google yourself, whichever one you want to do. That's what we're gonna be talking about this morning. How you stepping up in the world? What's your digital? That's what I want to talk about. Good morning, Brandy. I got your email. Everything looks good, and I can't wait to see you Sunday. Brandy's going to be on Sunday talking about her GPT on Sundays with TRM. Sundays with TRM. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, Crafty Tay. How are you doing this morning? How you feeling? How you feeling this morning? Oh, don't be nervous. Good morning, Janine. Brandy says she's nervous about being on Sundays with TIM. Don't. There's no need to be nervous. You're right. You're in the right place at the right time. It's a good space to be in. You've already done all the hard work. Let's get you some conversions for people who really want what you have to offer. Okay. Okay. I'm doing good. Good morning, Mr. Janine. How you doing? Crappy Tay, I'm doing good. No complaints. I'm really trying not to complain, man. People got a lot of stuff going on, and so I feel really blessed to be like where I'm at on this moment, this time. Like it's tough out here in the streets for a lot of folks, a lot of uncertainty. So I'm really trying to navigate every day. Like, hey, don't be complaining because 2025 is gonna be the worst for some folks. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Mr. Ning, you on your way to work? Good morning, Nana or Nana. Let me get the rest of my little screen set up. All right, let's get this walk going. Let me get rocking and rolling. Janine, Crappy, Brandy, I've got news for y'all. I have news for y'all. All right, girl, I won't bug you too much because I know you driving. I know you just be listening along. Good morning, Kiera, the content creator. Good morning, Tisa. So, Janine, Crappy Tay, we have a morning motivations community. It's on my website. I want to invite you and everyone else to join because after these calls, I'm going to be dropping in action steps that you can use, resources that you can use based on our morning call. All right. So on TikTok, if you want to join the community, click on my profile, go to my website. It's at the very top. It says Morning Motivations. It's completely free. And I'm just going to extend the knowledge that I'm dropping on the live. I'm putting it in written form so that you have it. Also, I know everybody's working and everyone's lifestyles are different. So if you need to watch the replay, then you can access the replay there too. All right. So that's a little bit about some updates since the last time you guys have been on. I'm really liking it. I feel like this whole thing is really starting to become something valuable. And again, everything's in there is free. All right. Also, as I learn and know about more of the audience and their business, if I talk about your product or service, I'm probably going to ask you to put it in the community so that we can tap into that. Right. Okay. It's been a great week so far. We've been talking all this week about preparing for a new month. How do you step into the new month refreshed and recharged and ready to move into March? Marching into March. All right, that's what we've been talking about. Monday, or I better not do the days because it's been a busy week as well. We've talked about decluttering our mind and decluttering our physical space. Okay. Right now, I'm working on my refrigerator. I've got 2 rows done. I've got the next 2 rows to do, and then I need to do the side, the door. Okay, it's gonna take me a couple days, but I've already made some progress. Okay, the reason that we declutter is so that we can further tap into refreshing ourselves into the next month. All right. Yesterday, I talked in depth about using trending audio and trending sounds at the first of the month, and really making sure you have a strong content strategy for those first 5 to 7 days, because it's an opportunity to re-engage with your audience and then push out that re-engagement the rest of the month. Okay? So we talked about that yesterday. I gave you some challenges and some strategies that you can do. I also provided some links in the Triple M, I'm gonna call it Triple M, or TM, Triple M community. More motivation for our team. Triple M community. I also dropped some links to some audio. All right, so you got access to that as well, and I hope you take advantage of it. Right? So what else we need to do? What else do we need to do to get ourselves prepared for the next month? Every last week of the month, I'm going to do a 4-day series. All right. So if you're not accustomed to me doing this, I'm telling you, I'm going to do it every month, because that's 12 times that we can really, if things didn't go well in the previous month, then I want to re-energize you to get ready for the next one. All right. Too often we wait until December and then just start replanning the same dream, vision, and plans that we didn't accomplish the year before. We do it all the time. So we've got to get out of that. And the best way to get out of that is to have stopping points. The first of the month gives us 12. All right. Now, what else do we need to clean up? Well, we should be cleaning up our social media bios. And this is whether you are a business person or not. I know I have folks out here that are not business folks, but regardless if you are in business or have a small business, you need to take time to look at your social media, your profile. Okay. We got a lot of layoffs going on across all industries and fields. Also, it's my hope and prayer that there will be job. Well, there's always job creation, and many people are going to be on the hunt for a job. People Google each other. Maybe they're not supposed to. Maybe it's against company policy. But the bottom line is, when a person wants to know about you, they Google you. They type your first and last name or whatever information they know about you, and they will use that as a means to find out more about you. All right. For my single folks, my single people, have you ever researched, did a little deep dive on the boy or the man you want to talk to, or asked you out on a date? Did you do a deep dive on your daughter or your son's new partner? Did you go Googling? You want to see who their mama was? All right, we all do this. So if it's not searching for a partner for yourself, maybe you just wanted to learn a little bit more about who your son or daughter is dating. Good morning, Be Digital Love. We're talking about our presence online, our digital presence. Glad to have you this morning. Nope, we're just talking about digital presence. What do we look like online to other people? It's actually important. If you're in business, it's extremely important, because it tells people if they can trust you or not based on the content you put out. If you're not in business, it tells a potential employer, it gives them a little snapshot of who you are. And you do need to participate in engaging in how much the world does or doesn't know about you. Okay? You have to. Even if you don't have a business. If you're looking for employment, you're thinking about looking for employment, then it's going to be extremely important. And don't say, well, I just put nothing online. I'm private. There's nothing online about me. Well, then that's the worst thing you can do. All right. Hiding on hiding yourself in the digital space implies that there's something to hide. Good morning, Toya. All right. So I'm going to say it again. Those of you that are extremely private on social media, you got fake names everywhere. You don't have a LinkedIn. No one's allowed to know a single thing about you. You went back and deleted everything from 2000. Good morning, Toya. How you doing? That's also a signal, because then it creates the question of, well, why? And how can I expect them to communicate digitally well on this workplace when I can't even figure out who they are online? All right. So you got to have at least one place where you're telling the outside world enough about you to be in a professional working environment. Okay? Just one. One has your government. Okay? LinkedIn is a great one. And then if you have other socials, I do recommend that you private things that you don't want to be seen by the greater public, because employers and potential employers will Google you. Okay? But if you have a business, you should have a presence. So tell me in the comments, when's the last time you actually looked at your bios, your website, your LinkedIn for my professionals, my folks who work somewhere? When is the last time you took a look at your bio? Business professionals, are your links up to date? Not business professionals, business owners, are your links up to date? Okay. Are you communicating products that are still available, or is the content old? Okay. Drop a 1 in the chat if it's been too long. Drop a 2 in the chat if you've updated something recently. 1 in the chat, child, it's been too long. 2 in the chat, you've made an update recently. Okay. Let me know. 1 in the chat has been too long. 2 in the chat, you've dropped something recently. Let's talk about it. When's the last time? All right, so we got to talk through that negative thinking. Send me a message if you want to talk about it some more. Good morning, Pecan China. How you doing? So Janine says, I know some teachers that create fake names so students can't find them. That's 100% true. Teaching is unique. And I was one of those teachers. I would hide I hid all my profiles for years. I taught high school, and I wouldn't really play with my name as much as I would. Everything was private. Everything was hidden. All right. Thank you, Be Digital Love, for those roses. I appreciate you. Now that I'm no longer in the public education sector, I've become way more lenient. Here's what I'll say for teachers: if you're a teacher, at a minimum, have a LinkedIn, because first of all, high schoolers they not doing that kind of work. They're not. LinkedIn is not where they're trying to go. At a minimum, LinkedIn should be a place where you have your name, your employment related things. So like, any content you've done, work history, all that kind of stuff. At least have that. All right, in your actual name, and then you can remain hidden everywhere else, because I do understand. But trust me, if they want to find you, they'll find you. If they want to find you bad enough, they'll find you. I just never had that issue. They were not. I guess I was too boring. I was probably too boring. They didn't. I wasn't fun. I taught English, and so they weren't really interested. Okay. All right. So we got some folks. They made some updates. Let me look at these comments. Let's see. We do have some folks that have made some updates. All right, I see some updates up here. Yep, 2 weeks. Yep. All right, I recommend that you update at least once a month. Update your profile presence at least monthly. On Facebook, let me get out your Facebook team. Facebook actually posts the update of your cover page and the update of your profile picture as a post. The algorithm will actually push that post out to some of your friends and followers who haven't been interacting with you in a while. All right. Now, if you're updating that stuff too often, it's not going to do it. But once a month, if you update that cover page and the profile picture, both of those, you will probably see an uptick. You probably see people saying, "Hey, I haven't seen you in so long." Good morning, Farron. Glad to have you. Okay. So that's a little bit of insider tip. Thank you. Yeah, keep those tabs going, guys. Those of you who can, keep those tabs going. All right. Those of you who can. So we have to update our presence, our physical presence on the internet. Business owners, it's mandatory. Folks who work a job every 3 months, look at everything, Google yourself, make updates. If you're actively seeking employment, look at everything, make updates, refresh that LinkedIn. All right? Because here's the deal. Whether you're a business owner, a content creator, or you're just showing up in these digital streets, how you present yourself online, it really does matter. Okay? Doesn't matter what you do. How you show up online matters. Okay? So the question then becomes, does your digital presence fully align to where you're headed? Does your digital presence align to where you're headed? Mine doesn't right now. When I Googled myself today, well, first of all, there's this white woman named Martine Brown. She's got red hair, and she's a comedian or an actress. So she actually takes precedence over me. Because all I do is search my first and last name, Martine Brown. Martine Brown with the red hair, the white woman, she shows up first. All right, and then I kind of trickle down beneath that. But when I search Martine Brown technology, I pop up. I wrote a book pre-AI. I wrote a book the old-fashioned way. That book pops up. Okay. My work in public education pops up when I type Martine Brown technology. Okay. When I type my user profiles, so like my Instagram, then all of my posts related to my Instagram pops up. Okay. And I thought it was really insightful, kind of thinking about what a potential employer, what a potential investor may see when they see me, when they Google me. So I do think you should do the same. Okay. Because if you're hoping for new opportunities, your online presence needs to reflect what you want to attract. Good morning, Miss Poteet. How you doing? If you've grown personally, you've grown professionally, make sure that digital version of yourself is keeping up. All right, that digital version of yourself really needs to keep up with what's happening in your life right now. All right. I want you to drop a 1 in the chat if you know you need to update something right now. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know you need to update something right now. Oh, I haven't seen it yet, Be Digital Love, but I will. I haven't seen it yet. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know you need to update something right now. All right, I see the ones coming in. My folks who are not business people, this still applies. Every 3 months, you should just Google yourself, update your profile picture, make sure you have a LinkedIn that's at least, my name is Jane. I've done this in the past. My interest is here. Here's how you contact. Keep it simple. All right. All right, Toya, I got you. I got you. I'll turn the page. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so Be Digital Love. Yesterday, I asked her to tell me what app she's using to automate her content, pushing out her content. So it's in the community. So if you were on yesterday, you were like me, like, what's the app? She put it in the community. Okay. Miss Linda, you love my laugh? Oh, my children think my laugh is hilarious. They make fun of my laugh on a regular basis. Thank you for dropping that in, Be Digital Love. Thank you. All right. So today's topic is for everyone. I just want to make sure I reiterate, no matter where you are, it's time to take a look. Okay. My folks who work for, they're employees, they work for someone else, and that's their choice. Every 3 months. My business owners, 12 times a year. Every month. Thank you, Miss Longa. That makes me smile too. Thank you. All right, I'm just trying to catch up on notes before I keep going. Because I'm not going to leave you on your own. I'm going to tell you what you can do. Okay? When I looked, my social media presence really doesn't. No, what my search doesn't yet show everything I got going on. I had to get very particular with how I searched. My name plus my business name, and then some of that showed up. My pin site did not show up. I was very sad. So I got to figure out how to make sure that when people search for me, more of my presence shows up. And it may just take time. All right. So let's do a quick digital audit. We'll do one right now live. All right. And then I'm gonna put this in the community. But we're gonna do a digital audit now. All right. Does your bio still make sense? Does your bio still make sense? Are your pinned posts reflecting what matters to you now? A lot of these sites, Facebook being one of them, allow you to pin a post. X lets you pin a post at the top. Is what's pinned, what you actually have pinned, reflective of what you have going on? Okay? Think about that. If your bio is empty, you need to change it. One of my bios is empty. I've got to go and update it. That's the only thing I'm doing because I got a class Saturday. So my plate is full. So all I'm doing is updating that one bio. That's all I got time for. I think my one on TikTok, one of my TikToks is empty. If your bio is empty and you are like you're an employee, you work for companies, go put something in your bio. Simple things that you wouldn't mind any employer knowing about you. You don't have to make it personal. All right. Whatever you are okay with an employer knowing, put it there. Don't leave it blank. All right. Now, this is a stickler for me. And Farron has been with me a long time, so she knows that I do this. You should have a profile picture. All right. If you're a professional and you use LinkedIn, then you need a professional headshot. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, and y'all probably going to be mad at me. But I'm going to say it, and then I guess I'll explain it. Your profile should be a professional photo that's a real one and not AI. I love AI. I love the professional headshot AI, but I can spot it a mile away. And in my opinion, it feels a bit inauthentic. It doesn't feel real. Now, will I use and have I used AI? Yes. For a long time in my business, my logo was a cartoon image of me. It is still on my professional profile. So I have a cartoon as part of my professional profile, but I also have professional real life photos. Okay. Now, you don't need a lot of money. I can't talk about them other people's phones, but if you have an iPhone, go outside on a slightly cloudy day, go to your local park, put your professional photos on, get you a tripod, take some really nice pictures outdoors, put it on portrait mode, professional photo. Okay? If you got some change to spend, get some headshots done. Some companies will actually do it for you. Check with your local chamber of commerce. Sometimes they will have professional photo shoots, and they'll do them for low cost or for free. Okay? But in your digital landscape, you should have at least one photo that's actually you. I love the AI images. I've used it in my business. So that's not what I'm saying. But you want people to trust you. So one photo, one place should actually be you. All right. Now, fair knows I'm quick to ask people to come take pictures. I love taking pictures, so I'm probably a bit biased. But and I know a lot of people. Okay, let me unpack this some more. A lot of people struggle with the way they look. A lot of people lack confidence, and you just got to you're going to have to get past that in order to reach your goal. Whether it's through therapy, talking it out. I'm only asking for one. And that doggone picture with that seatbelt across your lap because you was going somewhere and your makeup was fired, it's not professional. It's not professional. All right. Now that spiel is for my business, my employee people, my business folks. Let me hit y'all with some stuff about these profile pictures and be mad if you want to be mad. That's fine. But I'm not gonna sit here and just be saying stuff to be saying. People trust what they see. All right. So on my business accounts for a long time, my logo was my profile. My logo. All my business accounts, it was my logo. Don't nobody give a damn about my logo. Who cares? Don't nobody care. Logo? What is that? A circle with some colors on it. Last 6 months of last year, I switched to using my face. And I started seeing more engagement. Don't know if the two are connected. But everywhere I put my face, a professional picture, I started seeing a slight rise in my engagement. When I updated with my professional picture, people commented on it. And what I do, I'm gonna give y'all some more secret sauce. On Facebook, when I update my profile picture each month, I write a comment about what I'm doing business-wise, what classes I have on sale, and all of those new people who hadn't seen me in a while that make a comment, now they can connect back to, oh, look what Martine up to. I tell them in the comments. Okay? All right? So getting a profile, this one headshot, does not have to be expensive. All right? You can go out on a gray day, so not completely sunny. It needs to be a little bit cloudy. You get the best pictures that way. Put your iPhone in portrait mode. Put on a suit jacket. Get your face right, whatever that looks like to you. Put that hair back. Put that eco style on them edges. Go take some pictures. All right? Doesn't cost you a thing. And if you got children who are always taking pictures, and make use of their phone that you done bought. make you done bought the phone. They should be doing something useful with the phone you done bought. All right. Last thing about these profile pictures. Business owners, it doesn't have to be your face. But I'll be honest. People feel more disconnected when it's your logo. People buy from people. Even after all this tech, all this AI, people are still buying from people. When you're talking about businesses like ours. All right. So unless your name is Amazon or Walmart, well, I used to say Amazon, Walmart, Target, but hell, I don't know what to say now. Well, I'll say this. I'll say this. Unless you're shopping big box stores, I have no idea what that sound was. Unless you are shopping big box stores, and even now with people's attitudes regarding big box stores, people want to shop local. They want to shop you. But they need to know who you are. And how do they know that when the first thing and the only thing they really see is a logo or the picture you took from 1997? Newsflash, you don't look like that no more. And it's okay. Good morning, Gabby. I don't look the way I looked back then. And I'm roguish. I got a head full of locks. Head all the way down to the booty. Okay? Head full of locks. I will pull out them pictures with my natural hair in a minute. And I just say, yeah, this old picture, but y'all gonna get it. I paid for these pictures. Y'all gonna get these pictures. As long as it's a professional shot and it's within the last 5 to 7 years and you don't look outrageously different, use it. Okay? I know I went on a long talk about these photos, but I found a lot of power and connection in them. So I want to make sure I share them. Okay? Now, other things that we're going to do in this audit. Let me go back because I know I went off on a tangent, y'all. Social media audit. Does your bio still make sense? Are your pin posts reflective of what's going on right now? Updating your profile images. What are your online offers and links? Where are they? Ooh. Okay. Does your link in bio work? Does your link in bio, y'all? I've done several projects. I've done several projects where the person's LinkedIn bio, I was like, oh, let me go find their stuff. And their LinkedIn bio don't work. It takes me to nowhere. Or it takes me to the link, but I never found their products. I've had that happen 3 times. To the point where I'm like, well, hell, I ain't gonna buy nothing. I ain't buying nothing. What am I gonna buy something for? What am I do that for? I can't even find your product. You done made it too hard for me as the end consumer to find it. You hid it. Okay? So take some time to click on your own LinkedIn bio, click on each and every link, and make sure it goes to where you think it should go. You're leaving money on the table when you don't do that. And you need to do it at the top of every month. All right, Miss Lula says, good advice. I noticed all my pages had different pictures. That creates confusion. I agree. She's currently updating all of her profile pictures. Great work there. All right. Now, y'all done got a little lost. Hold on. Let me come back. But y'all is cracking up today. I don't know what I said. But I see a lot of laughter. I'm just letting y'all know. You don't want it to happen to you. I've had it with 3 different people in the last year that I just gave up. I was like, I'm not buying nothing. They didn't hid the product for me. So every month, you got to take some time. I've already cleaned up my LinkedIn bio. I made sure I have low ticket items, mid ticket items, and high-ish. Because my high ticket items aren't truly high. A high ticket item to me is $1,000 and up. And I don't have any of that right now. Okay. So for my business owners, that's just a little flash tip. Your LinkedIn bio should have a combination of low, mid, and high ticket offers, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. Good morning, Tori. Miss Lula, that's great. I really like that you mentioned that. My pictures are not, they're different pictures of me, but across all my profiles now, I do my face. Side note, okay? This is still a personal preference, but I'm going to explain it. Well, I guess I'm in my feelings behind these profile pictures. Okay. If we're talking about your business, okay, then your profile picture really shouldn't be your children unless your children are tied to the business. Okay. If the account you're using is tied to business in any way, then your profile picture really shouldn't be like memorial based. So images of people who passed on. You can put those in other areas of your personal life, but you really need to think twice, because when someone goes to buy from you, they get confused. They can't remember what that thing was when they saw it, because now they got to remember your children that they don't know and don't recognize, or now you're asking them to remember the memorial picture that's not you, but it's next to your name, and they can't remember that. To be frank, I want people, when they see Martine Brown, Just Martine, or Mosaic Creative Designs, they see this face right here. That's what they're going to get. You can like this mug or you cannot. They don't talk, but that's what you're going to get. So I want to add that. Try to make sure that whatever the face of your brand is, for me, I started using my face because I realized it made a difference. If it's a logo, I don't recommend logos, but if it's a logo, keep it consistent. All right? Whatever you do, be consistent. And logos aren't bad. I just find as a small business owner and not a big box organization, don't nobody care about this symbol I put out there. It's going to take time. But they'll remember me, because people do a better job of remembering people. All right? Put a 1 in the chat if you are picking up what I'm putting down. Put a 1 in the chat if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Good morning, Miss T. Good morning, Miss T. This morning we are talking about what are we going to do to prep our digital presence going into the month of March. Glad to have you this morning, as always. All right, I see y'all coming through. All right, so everybody's with me. They're picking up what I'm putting down. And I'm not trying to be rude. And if you are doing or have done some of these faux pas, it's okay. You hadn't thought about it that way before. Also, it's my opinion and perspective. You can also dismiss it. That's also okay. I can only tell you what's been working for me and why I think that's the case. All right, so don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. I'm just trying to help you push forward in your business in a way that makes sense. Okay, so if you want help, go find other people in your niche that are doing very well and learn from them. I've got a couple that are very successful in what services and products they offer. Every last one of them, they are the brand, but that works for my niche. All right, so go look at if your niche is selling t-shirts, how is the top performing brand showing up? Go look at their profile. What can you learn from it? What can you be inspired by? All right. So find other top performing profiles in your niche and take a look at what they're doing right. All right. So, new challenge for today. If you want this challenge, because I'm walking and talking, so if you want this challenge where you can sit down and read it, join the Triple M community, Morning Motivations with Martine. So join the Triple M community. On TikTok, go to my profile, go to my LinkedIn bio, and it's at the very top. On YouTube, it's in the description. Facebook, it's in the description. Go to products and services, it's at the very top. All right, join the community if you want this in writing. Okay, so Google yourself. That's the challenge for today. Google yourself. Yep, I said it. Google yourself. Google your first name, middle if you're feeling fancy. First and last name. Okay, what comes up? Somebody else like me, Martine Brown with the red hair, the white woman, she shows up for me. Right? Or is it a blank slate? If you're in business in the blank slate, that's a problem. Search your business name. See what pops up. Okay? Search your TikTok handles. Search your Instagram and Facebook profiles. See what comes up. Okay? Here's the deal. And here's why this matters so much. If someone is looking you up, what would they find? It could be the difference between an opportunity and a misconnection. All right? That's why it's so important. You don't want to miss connections because you don't know what your digital presence looks like. If you don't show up at all, we need to work on your visibility. All right? Employees, that's you too. Don't be, I look myself up. Nothing comes up. You want things to come up, y'all. All right? Keep it simple. A simple LinkedIn profile with your name, a nice, good, solid picture, a little bit about your work history and your professional interests. If that's all that comes up, you're doing great. All right? You ain't got to tell nobody your business. All right? And then if what shows up isn't aligned to where you want to be, it's time to clean it up and put out content that better represents you. All right? Is anybody a little nervous? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're a little nervous about Googling yourself. Anybody nervous? Good morning, T-Boy, Fly 33. Is anyone a little nervous? Anybody a little nervous? Miss Lula says a lot of times I forget the name of businesses. Me too. But I'll remember that profile picture in a minute. Like it had a little thing over there. What was that? And I'll go looking for it, and I will remember the picture before I remember. Oh, yeah, that's the name. Right? Yeah, Miss Lula's right. A lot of times she will remember the picture, but not the name. Do a little search. That picture is what's going to connect her back. Okay? All right, so nobody's nervous. I don't see no new comments. Y'all ready? Go Google yourself. I need y'all to do that. Find out what you learned. Okay? And then as always, I'm running a little behind today. I got homework for you, something you need to do. I want you to pick one thing and update it today. One. Okay? Profile picture, your bio information, your link in bio. Pick one thing and update the doggone thing. Come on now. Just pick one. Okay? And side note, I got so much to share today, guys. I'm so sorry. Side note, take a screenshot of your current profile. Take a screenshot of your current profile. Upload in ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to optimize it. Okay? Ask ChatGPT, what can I do to make this LinkedIn bio better? Okay? Good morning, Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly's in the house. Be Digital Love said, Martine, you need to stop giving homework because I'm going to do it. Oh, no, I'm not going to stop giving homework. Maybe one day we may have a day off. But if our job, if my role here in this 45, 50 minutes is to help you grow, then I got to give you some actionable things you can do to grow. Okay? And those of you that are sticking with me all year, oh, girl, you ain't never late. Whenever you show up, you right on time. You have a very full life. And you know you can catch this replay. Kelly, you're going to want to catch this one. This is actually a good topic. Really good topic today. All right? Okay. Homework. Pick one thing on any one of your profiles and update it. Okay? Now, extra, if you want to, go share it in your Triple M community. Triple M stands for Morning Motivations with Martine. Okay? That's what Triple M stands for. Morning Motivations with Martine. Triple M. Join the community. Drop in what you did. We can hold each other accountable to grow and get better. That's what the space is for. Doesn't cost anything to join. Okay? And as always, now, all resources from today's sessions will be available in the community. Okay? And if you're not in there, why not? It's free. Child, your girl gotta eat, but I'm giving you some stuff for free along the way. It's been a great week. All right. And we are going to wrap. So as long as I ain't sick and y'all ain't sick, let's show up here tomorrow, same time, 7:40-ish, because the morning is crazy. And same time, same place. I'm going to keep walking and talking business, AI, and how we all, me included, have to work towards getting a little bit better every single day. Facebook, folks, I think the lighting is much better today. I'm praying that my YouTube video is better. Looking at it, I probably could benefit from just a little bit more light. But we'll see. Today's replay will be on YouTube. Go get it. And join the community. That's the only other thing. Join the community so that you can get the resources. All right, YouTube. and my Facebook folks. I'm signing off. You guys